Hello and welcome back to Trails in the Sky, my Trails fans. Alrighty, so this episode, I believe we have we've got some new quests to do, so let's grab these. I'm looking for a rare mushroom that grows only where there are rich deposits of septum in the ground. Should be an easy, fun job. I'm looking for someone to replace a malfunctioning orbment light in a road lamp on the Milch Main Road. I am searching for a flower known as a burrclaw and a savoury pinion. The former is native to the forest of Mistwold, south of Relent, and the latter comes from insect-like monsters. The soldiers stationed at the Vert Bridge are set to undergo special training, and we're looking for a few good men or women to play the parts of enemy soldiers. Alrighty, so we've got an extra couple of quests there. So we are going to actually do those before we go to Mayor Klaus's house, because that will advance the story, and I think that will also make it so we are unable to do those quests. But before we do that, we should have some new dialogue options with everybody. So you two were trained by Shera then? Yep, you got it. So I guess we're in the same boat. In fact, it's my pride and joy that I trained under Shera. She's considered to be one of the best bracers in the entire kingdom. I've worked together with her, and I can tell you that her nickname, Silver Streak, isn't for show. It isn't? Beginning with your father Cassius, the Roland branch is blessed with some extremely skilled bracers. I guess Shera is really talented then, isn't she? Hearing this coming from someone else makes me realise it all over again. Sounds like Shera is really popular. Strong bracer in her own right. Hey there, so I've heard the news that you've started work as bracers. How's everything coming along? We're surviving so far. And we managed to deal with the monster problem at the Purzel farm. I see, it seems you have what it takes after all to become adequate fill-ins for Cassius in his absence. But Estelle, don't be a handful for Joshua. Why am I the one who always gets lectured? Wow, she really takes the brunt of the insults around here. Oh wait, his wife has something to say as well. You'll need to work hard so you can give your father a good report. Just don't overdo it. Moderation is the key in everything. Okay, we know already. You're still young and inexperienced, so there's no shame in asking those around you for help. Especially you, Joshua. You're the type to keep all your feelings pent up inside, right? That's been a source of concern for me. I'm sorry if I've caused you any undue worry. I'm not worried about Estelle being unable to share her feelings with the world, though. Wait a sec, that doesn't sound like a compliment. Oh well, nobody said your outspokenness was a bad thing. Let's see, who else will we have to talk to? Hey there, Estelle, have you been busy lately? I've been kind of sad you haven't been by to buy junk food lately. Now that you mention it, she had been disappearing pretty often on the way home from training. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Eating cookies and snacks is the right of any girl my age. Stop by again when you've got a day off. I'll look into those sneakers you like so much. Looks like my son is too busy with running his store to worry about other things. Men reach manhood status by having a family and rearing children, not by staying single. I guess this is my time to give a helping hand as a mother. Oh, looks like she's gonna fix him up with a girl. Well, hey there, you two new bracers seem to be having some success lately. I've been hearing a lot about your hard work recently. Yeah, that's because we're still new at this, so we have to work extra hard. That's encouraging to hear. You guys actually came at a good time. I've got an urgent job that needs to be taken care of. Do you think that you'd be up to the task of replacing an orbment light and a road lamp along the Milch Main Road? You just leave it to us. If you're fine with us doing the job, then we'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I completely forgot it needed to be replaced today. First off, I'll need you to give the replacement part. This is the replacement orbment? That's right. I want you to replace the orbment light in road lamp number 6 on the Milchmain Road to the west. It's the 6th road lamp that you'll come across counting from Rolent's west entrance. Make sure you get the right one. I think I've got it. The 6th road lamp for Rolent's west entrance, right? Once you've found the road lamp, you'll need to open the maintenance panel. You'll need a 6-digit combination to open it. Are you serious? Yep, the combination for the 6th road lamp is 544818. I'm sorry, but could you repeat that again? It's 544818. That's right, good memory, Joshua. Show off. After the combination is entered, the panel will open, and after that, all that's left is to replace the orbment. It may seem like a simple task, but make sure not to mess it up. The road lamp may have been out of order for a while now. I see. The light of the orbments keeps the large monsters away, right? It's not much more than an unconscious dislike for them. But if they do go out, then we run into real problems. Which is why I'm asking you to do this job, just in case. These road lamps are placed just off the roads in areas where monsters are most likely to appear. Well, you just leave those monsters to me and I'll take care of them. But I'd better write down that combination before I forget. Then maybe you should let me deal with the combination instead. I'll leave it up to you two to divide up the work amongst yourselves. That should be everything you need to know, so good luck. If you need to double check or cancel the job, then come and talk with me again. I think you actually you get extra bracer points if you put the correct code in, so make sure you do not forget that if you play this game. I hear that the airlines are equipped with huge machines called orbital engines or some such thing. They're said to use an orbment structure as well. It seems that some bigwig professor was the one who developed them. Ha, now that's something to talk about. "10 years ago, the Imperial Academy broke through our borders in great numbers and trampled the entire kingdom. But we were able to drive them out through a darn near miraculous lightning-quick military operation. Without that plan, Rolent would probably be a part of the Empire's territory today. I was assigned to the unit in Rolent and fought in the war, but my leg was injured by a piece of flying shrapnel." Ouch. That sounds painful. "Recently my husband has been doing well with his work. Sorry about that, clicked off. "Recently my husband has been doing well with his work. I wish my father would just recognize him as a suitable successor." "In the timber industry, woodsmen don't just grow trees to be used. Woodsmen watch over the forests, live with the forests, and give thanks for their bounteous blessings. When a person can do all of these, then they can be called a real woodsman. My daughter's husband is still half a man in that respect." Ouch. "I just received word from the mine where my husband works. It seems like they discovered something incredible in a new lode. I wonder what it was that they found. When my daddy's not around, I do my best to help out my mummy. I help her with the cooking, cleaning, and laundry too. Don't you think I'm a big help?" That's a real big help. It's a lot of work to do. Anyone else out here? Nope, doesn't look like it. "I wonder what my son Pat wants to be in the future. Unlike Luke, who wants to be a bracer, I want him to pick a safe and stable job. Our nation is divided up into 5 regions with a central city in each. Mayor Klaus has been given charge of Rolent, which is one of these cities. Although he's called Old Man Klaus because he likes to potter about in his garden, he's actually a very capable leader." Oh, almost forgot about this room. Oh, I think I might have been forgetting to speak to her the past couple of times. That's a shame. I don't think she gives any items though, just losing out on those wonderful conversations. "My boy is a soldier in the Royal Army. He was posted in the Royal City before, but now he's assigned to security at the Vert checkpoint to the west. When he gets back, I want him to give Luke a good scolding. Oh yeah. Running to a dangerous place is not a smart thing to do. Oh well, maybe I'll try heading to Grand Cell. Then again, my idiot son sure hasn't been any help. Just when I think he's starting to help, he disappears somewhere. According to my sources, it looks like there's been an incident at the Persil farm. I wonder if I should go barging into the guild and report it to Aina. Your resources are a little slow, I've already dealt with that. I happen to hear that Rolent has quite a few skilled bracers. I've even heard that the newest 2 recruits are promising as well. Not only does the city have a wealth of natural resources, but it is also blessed with human resources. I wonder if the mayor of Bose would be happy if I scouted some new people commodities. What does that mean? Miss Morano, I don't think we have time to be looking for new human resources. Estelle, Joshua, how's your own work coming along? Come and take a break here every once in a while, okay? The Persil farm looks like they'll start shipping vegetables again soon. I hear that they had their fields ravaged, so they hired some bracers. 10 years ago, the Imperial Army broke through the borders and surrounded Rolent. And in an effort to convince us to surrender, they bombarded the clock tower. I apologize for making you recall those painful memories. No, it's alright really. You have that foreigner named Sherazade at the Rolent branch, right? Not only is she attractive, but she's one of my best customers, which I'm thankful for, of course. But when it comes to liquor, she's unbelievable. And when I say unbelievable, I mean... oh, we know. I can empathize. She's normally such a beautiful, friendly young woman, too. Sounds like she can really put them away. I just got a message from the Persil farm. They said that the vegetables should come in any time now. I'm getting my vegetables from somewhere else at the moment, but Persil farms are the best. I'm glad to see they didn't permanently lose their business. Oh, what a troublesome little kitten. Could she be taking a nap somewhere? Guess she's lost her cat. Anyone else around here to talk to? Let's go in the clock tower. And down again we go. Take a look at the hotel. Have you two ever met some of the other bracers that have stayed here in this very hotel? We often have bracers registered at other branches dispatched here after all. I think was there just one girl in here? She's still in here. Oh, new people. I'm impressed this is a much nicer hotel than I had anticipated. The manager is extremely courteous and the place is relaxed and immaculate. This is another kind of elegance quite different from the luxurious hotels in the Royal City. Though we came here on a pilgrimage, Rolent has a wonderful locale. I think I like this place. Looks like the girl's not here anymore. Let's check out the church. Oh, here she is. I see. I completely agree with your inspired words. The greater the light, the darker the shadow becomes. When one's soul is touched by a blinding light, it becomes conscious of the darkness within and embraces a contrite spirit. Especially those who are tormented by the sins of their past. However, through this ordeal, one can understand the pain and sufferings of others and reach a greater plane of insight. What is important for the individual is preparing for the future and deciding what one wants to do. Just listening to him makes my brain hurt. Father Divine's sermons are always difficult for me to understand. I'll be teaching Sunday school from now on. I hope the children will listen to what I have to say. Any children or anything up here? Haven't seen a couple of them, and I didn't see them in their homes either. Let's see, are they hiding behind here? Oh, here's one. Thanks for finding my rock earlier, you really helped me out a ton. That said, I can't believe my mum is trying to sell folk crafts in a city that has ships that can fly. I'm just amazed at how brazen she is when it comes to business. Mayor Klaus was weeding around the clock tower earlier. Do mayors have to do those kinds of jobs? That's his hobby. There are even rumours that he really enjoys gardening too. I wonder if that's why he's called Old Man Klaus. Well, aren't you glad that he's informal and accessible for everyone like that? Mayor Klaus just came by here. He greeted me with such a big voice. The garden at the mayor's place is so well kept. I heard that the mayor even does it all himself. I think that's everybody except the ones at the airstrip. Let's go talk to everyone here. Darn braces, how long do they intend to keep me waiting? If they don't hurry and get here, I'm going to miss my flight. I should have expected as much from a rural backwater burg like this. Huh? Well, I'll be. That's the bracer emblem, if I'm not mistaken. I've been waiting for you to show up. I have an urgent job, so do you have some time to hear my request? Sure, we've got some time. Great, this really helps me out a lot. Alright, let me give you a rundown and explain the details of the job. Let me formally introduce myself. I am Orvid, representative for Orvid Co. Limited. I'm Estelle and this is Joshua. It's nice to meet you. Estelle and Joshua, is it? The two of you are quite young if I do say so myself. We're actually pretty new to this whole bracer thing. Greenhorns? Oh, well I guess you'll have to do. Pardon? Never mind, I was just talking to myself. Alright, let's get down to business. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sure. At the moment I'm looking for a rare mushroom called the firefly fungus. It is said that it only grows in soil rich with septium. There are records of it being picked here in Rowland, but no shops seem to carry it. However, it is a vital necessity that I get my hands on one, so I put in a request at the guild house. Soil rich with septium. I can only think of the Malga Trail as a possible location. Do you know any other characteristics of these mushrooms? It seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it is buried in the dirt, if you don't look closely, you won't find it. Geez, this one sounds like it's going to be a pain. But once you dig one up, you'll know if it's a firefly fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green colour. So that's why it's called a firefly fungus. Well, that makes sense. Alright, have I explained things clearly enough? So basically, all we need to do is find a glowing mushroom in a patch of grass along the Malga Trail, right? Looks that way to me. Well, if they're really growing in the ground, we probably won't be able to find one easily. If you run into any trouble, come back and speak with me again. I ask that you find one as soon as possible. Homegrown girls are fine, but those chicks coming from the Rowland City and Bose have that extra layer of polished beauty. Speaking of the royal city, Queen Alicia's granddaughter Princess Claudia lives there. Rumour has it that she's quite the looker. I wonder if that's true. Our biggest freight export is of course septium. Since the augment industry developed, it looks like the mine has been seeing a boom in demand. The airliners have powerful orbital engines mounted on board. I've been told that it costs untold amounts of Mira to develop something like that. It's only through the capital investment from the royal family that these airliners have become a reality. Like modern day trains. Okay, so we need to head to Milch Main Road to get that augment fix, and then we will go and do the other request at the barracks on Vert Bridge. So let's see, so I think that this is what they are, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it should be that one. Let me just check if we actually have that written down in our book. See if she actually did write it down. Which one is it? Here we go. 544818. From what Freddy said, I think this is the road lamp. I'm fairly certain this is the right one too. It says road lamp number 6 on the panel as well. You're right, it does. Alrighty then, let's get to work and finish this job. Unfortunately, it may not be that easy. What do you mean? Where'd all those monsters come from? It looks like the orbment really has burned out. Anyway, one of us will need to fend off those monsters while the other replaces the orbment. Yeah, you're right. Well then. I believe... How about you handle them, Joshua? Gets you the bonus BP. How about you handle them, Joshua? Do you really know how to replace one of those things? Come on, Joshua. How hard could it be? Even I can do something as simple as replacing an orbment. Says the girl who glued her hand to her head once. But alright, if you say so. I'm counting on you, Estelle. Got it. Yeah, from what I kind of noticed, it very much seems to be Estelle's story. Can I just stay here? Yeah, it's kind of like Estelle's story, so you want to let her kind of improve herself as much as possible, if that's the right word for it, by getting her to do as many things as you can. I can just hit these real quick.
Let's move out.
That takes care of the first wave. How's it coming, Estelle? I'm entering the combination for the maintenance panel right now. I'm pretty sure the code was 544818. Okay, 544818. It's open. Sometimes I'm too smart for my own good. I'm okay here, Estelle, so just focus on fixing the lamp. Got it. Now for the orbment, which goes in like that, and voila. Perfect. Good work, Estelle. All the monsters seem to have gone too. Phew. I sure got all stressed out over this job. Considering the circumstances, it seemed pretty reasonable to me. But the thing that surprises me the most is that you remember the combination. Do you want to know the truth? I actually just saw a jumble of numbers in my head and the buttons I happened to press were the right ones. I should have figured as much. You're something else. Anyway, our job is done here, so let's just think about something else. I guess you're right. Alright, how about we head back to town? We'd better go report to Freddy. Alright, let's go. I'm actually going to continue going west because this is where the soldiers are, if I remember correctly. Yep, Vert Bridge. Killed two birds with one stone here. Which one was Freddy? I think it's he the one that's going to be inside. Okay, here's the inside. I think it's this guy at the front. Well, if it isn't Estelle... Oh yeah, Freddy's the guy we're turning the other quest in. This is the person who we're picking up this quest from. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So I've heard my boy Luke caused you a lot of trouble, did he? I'm absolutely ashamed as a father. I'm sure it's perfectly normal for a boy his age to be naughty like that. I mean, even I ran around outside of town when I was young. Yeah, and you're supposed to be a girl. You're certainly full of energy as usual. I'd love to get you to share some of that vigour with my new recruits. I've been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my men into shape, so I put in a request at the guild for a few good men or women to play the part of enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be the perfect fit for the job, so how about it? Can you do this for me? Sure, we'll do it. We'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. Go ahead and take a break until the preparations are ready. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, then there's no point in doing the training. Then I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright then, we'll get ourselves ready. Sure, please do what you need to do. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Ready yourselves? I know I was bored before, but I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me. This is a training exercise, so please refrain from speaking. You all need to take this seriously as if this were a real battle. Estelle and Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my men. That was my intention from the beginning. We'll do as you request. Yikes. Forward. Right, so here you don't want to lose anybody in a battle. Otherwise you don't get the bonus BP on this one. Easy peasy. Cease fighting. This training is over. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my goodness, it's finally over. Good job, everyone. Can I say pathetic? Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers? Hey, you be quiet. We're not all feral kids like you. How about you try and say that one more time? Knock it off, Scott. Training is over. You seriously need to cool down too, Estelle. I hate sore losers. Private Scott, Private Harold, I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how the citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as though the both of you need to take another look in the mirror. Yes, sir. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Estelle and Joshua, thanks for your hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. This was excellent training. I agree, this was a good learning experience. If you think so, then you're set for life as braces. Though our positions may be different, we are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for success for the both of you. Sure, and thanks again. Just take care of yourself. I will, and I hope to be seeing you again sometime. Hey, he didn't have any new dialogue. Let's see if anybody else has anything to say. Not as many people here as there are at the other garrison. I hate being bored like this, but training's even worse. My body seriously aches all over. Ow. The checkpoint here almost gets no travellers and it's quiet. All I can hear is the babbling of the river and the chirping song of the birds. Whew, if not for that training, this place would have been more placid than the farm. And I think that's it, so we head back to Roland to turn these quests in. Oh, looks like my characters are being switched around again. No need to really fight anything now, they're not going to give that much experience. Ready, it's turn in Freddy's quest. We're back, Freddy. Oh, hi Estelle. From the look on your face, it seems like you finished the job. Yep, and we did a fine job too. Although we did have a few hang-ups. We thought we'd report to you as a matter of good measure. So it really was burnt out, huh? I'm sure it happened because we were late replacing it. Sorry kids, you were put in harm's way because of me. There's no need to apologise. It comes with the territory. Dealing with dangerous jobs is part of a bracer's work. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, I know, how about I give you this to make amends? Oh nice, new quartz. This is a quartz. Yep, it's an impede 2 quartz. It can prevent an enemy's arts. It can be pretty useful if you use it effectively. Thanks! We appreciate it. No, thank you to the both of you today. If you need to discuss anything about augments, then stop by any time. Don't forget to swing by if you have any other business needs. Alrighty, and I've just updated a couple of the quartz for Estelle. So I actually had enough of the septium after grinding to unlock her other 2 slots, and this is the setup that I have for her, and this is what I currently have for Joshua, just in case you wanted to follow a similar setup to where I am right now. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this quest in for the augment replacement. Here's the bonus BP. And bonus BP there too. Alrighty, and I think that's going to be a great place to leave that for today, as we still have quite a few other side quests to get to before we get to the Mayor's house, but we will definitely get there. So thank you for joining me today, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye bye for now.